Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin. Call it Bertha for all I fucking care. This series has proven itself once again with this episode. This is Attack on Titan episode 21 review. Wow, what an amazing episode we had. We had suspense, deaths, battles. Come on now, we got 3 battles in one episode. How often could you say that in a series? We got 3 well put together, well animated battles in one episode. And it didn't even feel rushed to me. Crazy. A lot of things happened this episode, but I'm still going to try and keep this rather short. I'm going to try and contain the fanboy in me right now. So here we go. So at the start of the episode, we get basically the recap of Gunther's death from last episode, where the Titan that was hidden in the clothing attacked him. And we also get Erwin saying that they made a miscalculation with the whole plan and that he basically expected the Titan to transform again, which they did. Basically, they see what happened to Gunther, realize that's not Levi, and then the Titan that was clothed in the clothing of the Survey Corps just disappears. And then the Titan reemerges like in Titan form. So they were obviously surprised about that. So then we get to another part where Eren basically is contemplating turning into the Titan to fight the other Titan. But once again we have the corpse saying believe in us, and Eren chooses once again, sadly, tragic decision this time, to let them fight it. So the rest of Levi's Special Operations Squad, except Eren and Levi obviously, start to fight the Titan. And they have this strategy to take out the eyes, and they're doing pretty good is what I thought. So they take out the eyes and they say that the eyes won't heal, so this would be a good opportunity to just keep gashing the arms so that the arms won't be able to be lifted and the Titan will not be able to protect her neck. But to their surprise, the Titan prioritized its regeneration, and instead of 2 eyes healing as fast as it normally would, it prioritized to 1 eye healing twice as fast, which ultimately led to the rest of the Levi corpse being completely wiped out. Terrible. Erd, the blonde guy, he got bitten in half. 1. That was terrible. It just gets continuously worse at this point. Next, we have poor Petra. Like, I really do want to see Petra die, but she got fucking curb stomped the shit out of my friend, leaving blood everywhere and a very angry aura, like the guy I was talking about last episode, ironically, and he ends up just getting a rude, very nasty falcon kick to the face, man. Ridiculous amount of force in that. So to answer my question, yeah, I guess he did die. Ironic, right? But yeah, obviously, Eren, after seeing all of this, he was not happy at all, and just immediately got really, really mad, jumped, and is like, you know what, it's time, transformed into Titan mode mid-air, and came down ready for some blood to avenge his fallen comrades. We could tell that Eren's definitely not playing. Eren comes down with ferocious force, just attacking wild punches trying to hit the Titan. Most of them don't hit, but I think a few hit, and they just went back and forth. It was just like punches and takedowns. The other Titans was more doing takedowns, which really, if you look back, and if you look at the options of who it could be, it becomes increasingly more apparent who that is. Specifically, episode 4 might be interesting if you want to check that out, just saying. But yeah, Eren ends up on top of her, and he is just ready to, like, destroy her fucking face. He is about to give the most epic punch ever, but he misses, and all that force was so much force that it actually broke his arm. Yes, you heard me right. Broke his own arm. If that's not power, man, I don't know what is. That's one hell of a falcon punch. But the Titan, the female Titan that he was on, does a substitution once again, very familiar in my opinion, and gets away. And while she's trying to get away, Eren gets back up, tries punching, but then she just decides to harden her arm on some hockey shit and to punch his jaw off. Yes, his jaw off. But that didn't stop Eren. This was pretty friggin' epic too. The animation was just superb this episode. He slides his teeth after his jaw is punched off on her iron arm and gives her one hell of a punch. Like a Simone caliber punch. 10 points if you get that reference. After the hit landed, I was pretty surprised that he's able to actually land a hit on a Titan that seems to know what she's doing, because like she seems to have some special Titan maneuvers with the hardening and the prioritizing healing. She seems to know what she's doing, so I was surprised that Eren could do that. Then again, it just could be Eren's blind rage from seeing his comrades die like that. For goodness sakes, this guy, while his arms were healing, had it in the air, just saying how he's going to destroy her. That was raw emotion if I've seen it. He even went as far as to say that he would eat her, which could really be something problematic in the future. Also, while he was on top of her, he was also thinking about if he had done it earlier while Levi was there, that they probably would have had a pretty good shot of taking down the Titan and finding out the identity of who's inside the female Titan. Next, we see an interesting scene, Eren inside of the Titan with a shocked look on his face, like he notices something that she did or something like that. And then we see that the female Titan does some sort of slash or hit, cutting a tree and cutting Eren Titan's face off. She then proceeds to bite him on some cannibal shit. What am I talking about? It's Attack on Titan. Everything's cannibal. But yeah, to bite him and swallow him whole so that she could take him away. Right after that scene, of course, we have Mikasa, who just witnessed that, obviously pretty pissed. And let me tell you, she goes berserk. She hunts down that Titan and does as much damage, I'd argue more damage to that Titan than the Survey Corps did. And that's saying something, because she's obviously not as trained as all of them, but something makes her as strong, I would say stronger, I would say almost near Levi, not quite Levi in strength. But she knocks the Titan down, and she goes to finish it off at the neck, and the Titan once again hardens, breaking her blades. She goes and she wants to do a second assault, but then the Titan throws a punch, she dodges it, and then Levi comes and gets Mikasa, and it's just like, we have to fall back for now. Emotions were definitely running high this episode. We see Mikasa also very angry, also saying that she will hunt it down to the end of the earth to kill it. We also see Levi's reaction to his special operation group being like completely obliterated, which I found interesting. It's how I would have expected him to take it as well. He didn't seem like overly like angry or sad, but obviously you see in his face that he definitely wants revenge, but understands that it wouldn't be smart for him to just be rash and attack it, obviously, even though he has a considerable amount of power. That just shows how much self-control and how much Levi's probably been through for something like that, to just like basically be shaken off with like a blink, like after he saw Petra, which obviously was devastating to him, but you know, he's a soldier, so he's going to stay strong. So now basically we have, in my opinion, the two strongest people with maneuver gear hunting after this Titan that's getting tired and losing ground. So I think next episode, it's very likely we might see Mikasa and Levi fighting that female Titan. You know, this episode really like reopened my eyes about a few things. Like, I really didn't expect the Levi corpse to die. Like, even though Gunther died last episode, I thought he'd be a special case. And especially the guy I was talking about earlier, Aurora, or whatever his name is, the guy that was always being a douche. Like, I didn't expect it either. That was, like, completely unexpected to me. Which just brings back the point to me that at the end of the day, you know, this is Attack on Titan, and, like, the main characters are Eren and Mikasa and Armin, really, that we meet at the start. That's what I think. Now, I kind of think that, like, anybody's capable of dying except them. Like, they're the main characters, so if something's going to be done, like, it should be done by them, basically, is my mindset now. Like, Eren wanted to trust in other people, but you see main characters usually, they do trust in their friends and stuff, but, like, at the end of the day, the main character goes out and gets the job done. So, yeah, these deaths from now on may shock me a little less, because honestly, I did not expect the corpse to die. That was pretty surprising. But overall, man, amazing episode, great episode. Like, I don't have anything bad to say. Moved along well, a lot of things done in this episode. Great episode, and I'm really looking forward to next week. How do you think everyone will react to the death and complete annihilation of the Levi Corps? How do you think everyone will act to learning the news that Eren got kidnapped? Let me know in the comments, subscribe if you want to hear more, and thanks for watching.